Namaskar. Very good afternoon to all. Thank you so much, Sakshi and Dr. Ramya, Smita Bharti, for inviting me for this event and giving the opportunity to address you all. I must really thank Sakshi for putting together this project, this Rakshin project, which apparently is so effective. I just heard from some of the certificate holders, the Ridha and Nupur, and one can see how very effective this process is, and it is apparently quite rigorous. There are 12 certificates, and 18 modules spread over 2 years in the Rakshan Fellowship program. So hopefully, all of the Rakshans who have completed the levels, the respective levels that they've achieved, will go on and complete this, because this, I can tell you from being a law enforcement officer with the Indian Police Service over the last few decades. I can assure you that this is one of the most critical issues to address, to prevent child sexual abuse. And the way forward is absolutely in the manner which the Rakshan project is going about it, to try and sensitize and develop Rakshans in each and every household of our country. The just to illustrate the pervasiveness of the problem, I'll all of the people attending this event are, of course, aware of the pervasiveness of the issue. But through our National Crime Records Bureau, we actually have approximately 28.9% of the entire child population of the country who has experienced some form of sexual crime. And yet, only 65.6% of these crimes are reported. So this is, the area. Back in 1992, India committed to safeguarding its children from all forms of sexual exploitation and abuse by ratifying the UN Convention on the Rights of Child. But the fact remains that the law can only do so much, and there is a need for this issue to be, as in the Rakshan project, all people undergoing these courses have realized, as we just heard from some of the participants, that to actually, first of all, understand what are these prohibited behaviors, and then to speak up about them, and then to call out the abusers. So unless this is done, the law enforcement cannot be that effective as is required. The fact remains that 90% of such cases occur within the family. And in India, there is an alarming statistic that reveals that 1 in every 2 children has endured sexual abuse before turning 18, and predominantly at the hands of family members or individuals known to them. So this is where the problems in tackling the issue do emerge. In the During the pandemic lockdown, in the initial 11 days of the lockdown, an organization called Childline, which is dedicated to help distressed children, received 3.7 lakh calls just in those initial 11 days. And shockingly, out of those 3.7 lakh calls, as many as 92,105 were distressing reports of abuse and violence against children. So, the pervasiveness of the issue requires no gainsaying. The approximately 90% of these cases, as I said, do occur within the circle of acquaintance and trusted family members. So external agencies dealing with this find it difficult to intervene in family units because of the inherent dynamics. I'm very glad that, like, in the programs undergone, so POXO and the Juvenile Justice Act and how they are dealing with the issue is dealt with in detail. Just to tell you that um, the Juvenile Justice Act of 2015, it actually has provides for the creation of special juvenile police units, SJPUs, in each and every district and the city of the country, to coordinate all functions of police related to children. And the Ministry of Women and Children Development provide financial assistance to the state governments under the integrated child protective scheme to appoint 2 social workers under the district child protection units and depute them their services to these special juvenile police units as required. So all of this is has been put in place, but the fact remains that we do have POXO finally, which does adequately deal with on paper to provide the required justice and assistance. But the fact remains that the problems of coordination, just not to get too technical, but to just to tell you from the POXO Act, the police from the SPJ unit should report the commission of a sexual offense against a child within 24 hours of receiving the information, right? And then the Child Welfare Committee, the CWC, should determine within 3 days whether the child needs to be taken out of the custody of the family. And then the CWC can take the assistance of the social worker to make this determination. So the best interest of the child have to be decided whether or not the child should be removed from the custody of the family of the shared household. And then within 24 hours of the assignment, the CWC, the support person, has to be appointed. And the fact remains that because this is such a taboo subject in our society, and we have all kinds of problems which we as law enforcement officers or people dealing with this, because the fact remains that these are mostly from the family and from the acquaintance circle of the victims where this happens. So people like you who are certified and have gotten this training and are able to assist have such a crucial role that I cannot overemphasize this. That to facilitate these processes, to get the implementation of the law to the desirable levels, is absolutely critical. I really do congratulate all those who have completed this course and got their levels of certification. And the work being done by Sakshi, is something which we really appreciate. And I was just looking at the number of people who have got certificates from the college in Mumbai, and it's just so heartening that now there will be these youth champions and warriors who have understood basically for themselves to begin with what are these issues of what are these prohibited behaviors, and then to go ahead and speak out getting each and every household and the country sensitized to deal with this critical, pervasive issue of great importance. So, I think I've gone on a bit, but many congratulations, and thanks to Sakshi again for this wonderful work. So please do go ahead with the certificate distribution ceremonies in the various venues today. So thank you all, and thanks for this opportunity to address you.